Welcome to Sandusky Library On-Demand Videos. This video is part of a series about the Youth Media Awards that are announced live every year in January or February by the American Library Association. These prestigious awards are a boost for any author's or illustrator's career and are anticipated by librarians, booksellers, and book lovers around the country. This video focuses on the Caldecott Award. My name is Jennifer and I work at Sandusky Library. I have followed these awards for years and have enjoyed watching the live announcement each winter. I look forward to sharing the titles with you and hope that you will find one or two that you would like to read yourself. Children's books are intended for children, excuse me, but can be enjoyed by adults as well. Each title can be requested on our online catalog at www.sanduskylib.org or by calling 419-625-3834 and choosing 4 for our children's desk. Let's get started. The Caldecott Medal was named in honor of the 19th century English illustrator Randolph Caldecott. It is awarded annually by the Association for Library Service to Children, a division of the American Library Association, to the artist of the most distinguished American picture book for children. Most of the time, this is a picture book that you would read to a young child. Sometimes it is a longer book, depending on the illustrations, but it is given to the artist of that book, the illustrator. Randolph Caldecott was one of a group of 3 influential children's illustrators working in England in the 19th century. He worked with Kate Greenaway and Walter Crane, and his illustrations were unique because they showed humor, a sense of movement, a vitality, and action that complemented the stories. The Caldecott Medal, the picture is taken from one of his illustrations, The Diverting Story of John Gilpin, and it has humor and a sense of movement to it. It shows John Gilpin on a horse, some squawking geese, some braying dogs, and some onlookers who are startled and not quite sure what's going on. It weighs, the Caldecott Medal itself weighs 3.1 ounces. It has a 2 1/3 inch diameter, and its circumference is approximately 7 1/3 inches. It's not a worn medal. You don't wear it around your neck or anything, or on your or pinned on. It is presented in a cherry wood box for display on the desk. So this year, there are 4 honor books and 1 winner. So the first honor book is A Place Inside of Me, a poem to heal the heart, illustrated by Noah Denman and written by Zetta Elliott. Here's a short summary. In this powerful, affirming poem by award-winning author Zetta Elliott, a Black child explores his shifting emotions throughout the year. There is a place inside of me, a space deep down inside of me, where all my feelings hide. Summertime is filled with joy, skateboarding, and playing basketball, until his community is deeply wounded by a police shooting. As fall turns to winter and then spring, fear grows into anger, then pride and peace. In her stunning debut, illustrator Noah Denman articulates the depth and nuances of a child's experiences following a police shooting through words, through grief and protest, healing, and community, with washes of color as vibrant as his words. Here is a groundbreaking narrative that can help all readers, children and adults alike, talk about the feelings hiding deep inside each of us. Here are some of the illustrations from the book. You notice there is a sense of movement with the kids playing basketball. Very bright, colorful illustrations. This mural in the back is with the roses is very beautiful. And here is a group of African Americans, all different shades, who are standing up for what they believe in. All different ages as well, and what they believe in, and that is part of the book. And this is the illustrator, Noah Denman. Each of these illustrators does have a very good web page. You're welcome to explore their web page to learn more about them and find out where they're from, what influences their art. Our second honor book is The Catman of Aleppo, illustrated by Yuko Shimizu and written by Irene Latham and Kareem Shamsi Basha. A summary of the book. The true story of Muhammad Allah Ajalil, who in the midst of the Syrian civil war courageously offered safe haven to Aleppo's abandoned cats. Aleppo's city center no longer echoes with the rich, exciting sounds of copper pot pounding and traditional sword sharpening. His neighborhood is empty except for the many cats left behind. Allah loves Aleppo, but when war comes, his neighbors flee to safety, leaving their many pets behind. Allah decides to stay. He can make a difference by driving an ambulance, carrying the sick and wounded to safety. One day he hears hungry cats calling out to him on his way home. They are lonely and scared just like him. He feeds and pets them to let them know they are loved. The next day, more cats come, and then even more. There are too many for Allah to take care of his own on his own. Allah has a big heart, but he will need help from others if he wants to keep all of his new friends safe. This is the first spread that you see in the book. Allah is this gentleman in the front with a red shirt on, and this is what Aleppo was like before the war came. And so it's busy, and you see they're in the marketplace, and there's some cats to let you know it's coming, and people are buying and selling and creating and conversing. And then this is an idea. After a while, he starts feeding the cats, and the cats just keep coming and coming. And this is based, of course, on a true story. You can look up the Catman of Aleppo. There's been some news footage of him as well. He takes care of other animals as well as cats, and he also is now starting to take care of children who are orphaned because of the war in Syria. So it's a really interesting story and very apropos to our time today. And here is our illustrator, Yuko Shimizu. And once again, she has a great website. Check out things that she does and what influences her work. Our third honor book is Me and Mama, illustrated and written by Cosby A. Cabrera. A short summary. Mama's love is brighter than the sun, even on the rainiest of days. The celebration of a mother and daughter relationship is perfect for sharing with little ones. On a rainy day when the house smells like cinnamon and Papa and Luca are still asleep, and the clouds are wearing shadows and the wind paints the window with beads of water, I want to be everywhere Mama is. With lyrical prose and a tender touch, Me and Mama is an ode to the strength of the bond between a mother and daughter as they spend a rainy day together. This book has the Caldecott honor sticker on it, and you'll notice it also has a Caldecott King. It won an honor for a Caldecott King Award, which will be in another video. So here's some illustrations from the book. These whitewash kind of washes of color are beautiful, and here she comes down to see her mama early in the morning. And this picture is of their different cups. This is Mama's cup, and the difference between the little girl's cup and the different sounds it makes as well. And this is our illustrator, Cosby Cabrera. Our fourth honor book is called Outside In. It's illustrated by Cindy Derby and written by Deborah Underwood. A summary. A mindful contemplation on the many ways nature affects our everyday lives, even when we're stuck inside. Outside is waiting, the most patient playmate of all, the most generous friend, the most miraculous inventor. This thought-provoking picture book poetically underscores our powerful and enduring connection with nature, not so easily obscured by lives spent indoors. This is one of the first spreads in the book. You'll notice the different art from the other books that we've seen, but this little girl is outside with her cat. And this book kind of celebrates being outside and nature and those kind of things. This little girl with her cat and her dog is a very cute picture. Very sweet, them lying together sleeping. And this is Cindy Derby, the illustrator. And the winner of the Caldecott Medal this year is the book entitled We Are Water Protectors, illustrated by Michaela Goad and written by Carol Lindstrom. Summary of the book. Inspired by the many indigenous-led movements across North America, We Are Water Protectors issues an urgent rallying cry to safeguard the earth's water from harm and corruption. Water is the first medicine. It affects and connects us all. When a black snake threatens to destroy the earth and poison her people's water, one young water protector takes a stand in a fight to defend Earth's most sacred resource. The Caldecott medal is a different color. It is a gold color, whereas the honor books get the silver color sticker put on them, just to tell you the difference. And that's for most of the awards that we talk about. There's some illustrations. This is a beautiful illustration, and there's another one that's even more beautiful, using the hair of this little girl, showing the fish and the plants and just the things that you can find in the water. It's a beautiful, beautiful illustration. And then this illustration is protest groups protesting the building of the Black Snake, which is the oil pipeline that affects their land. Lots of color in these pictures as well. And this is Michaela Goad. She's the first member of an indigenous tribe to win this award. She is from Alaska, and she is the Tlingit tribe. So congratulations to her, and more diversity on the way. So to request copies of any of these books, reserve a copy on our online catalog at www.sandeskilib.org, or you can call 419-625-3834 and choose 4 for our children's desk to reserve a copy. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation. We'll see you next time.